Hi, my name is Kelly Hatch, and I am the founder of the Find the One program that helps women find the love of their life without settling for less than they deserve. And today we're talking all about dating and relationships and how we go from the dating aspect to a committed relationship. And there's this really volatile phase, that gap right in between where you've met, you're excited, you're Twitter pated, everything's going just right, you think he's the one, you're not sure, you want to move to the next level, but you don't want to scare him off by being too pushy and leaning in, but you also don't want to waste your time with a serial dater who gives you promises, but then 3 years later you're looking back thinking, I've been dating somebody that never was going to commit in the first place. So today is your day because we are going to help you not only get him to want to commit to you if he's your guy, but also to help you get that relationship contract that I talk about to ensure that you get exactly what you want and you need. Your expectations need to be met long term for you to have the relationship that you deserve. And the way you want to do that is to make sure that you both understand the expectations going into the relationship. So he knows what you want. So he knows what you need. Men love direction. They don't like guessing. They want to be told, this is what I want. This is what I need. It's very sexy to a guy when a woman feels confident enough in herself to not be scarcity trying to lock him down, but to lean back and say, this is what I want, this is what I want, and this is what I want. Can you give that to me? And you better believe he'll be ready to give it to you. And I've got good news for you. We're starting right now. Remember, for the best dating and relationship advice, remember to hit the bell and subscribe so that you get notified when new videos post every week. I think we've all been there for that really uncomfortable phase of the dating and trying to bridge the gap and jump over into the committed relationship. I have been there. I remember meeting my husband and being ridiculously excited about him, but I was nervous. Did he like me? Did he like my friends? I wasn't quite sure where it was going to go. I remember very early on telling my mom, I think I'm going to marry this guy. I think this is my guy, the one. And he had no idea. He hadn't proposed. It was very early on in the relationship. So you better believe I had to play my cards right. Because if crazy Kelly would have come out of the bag full force day one, I don't think I would be married to the guy I'm married to. I had to kind of pull her out slowly. It's kind of like, that boiling frog in a pot. I was definitely that boiling pot, and I started that water very lukewarm, keeping it cool, keeping it chill. Oh, that doesn't bother me, that's fine. But you better believe I duly noted every habit or thing that wasn't going to work for me long term, but I leaked it out slowly over time in that dating volatile phase, so that as we got closer and he was ready to commit and he was sold, because dating is very much selling, and I had done a good job of selling, and it was time to lock it down. That is when we pull out the relationship contract and whoop, looks like we're not meeting everything here. I'm going to need to continue to keep dating until we check these other boxes off. So the first thing that you want to do when you're in that dating phase, that volatile phase where you're trying to make the leap into the relationship, is you really want to get clear with him about where you are and how you're feeling about him and where you want to see the relationship go. And all you have to do is simply state it. So many women have this idea that they need to be the mystery woman, that they need to say, do I like you? Don't I like you? Catch me if you can. And they think that this is going to get the guy to paw at them and to want them. And all it does is get him to say, why are you so insecure and playing games, it's not attractive. What a man wants from you is he wants you to say with your words, I am interested in you. And then with your actions, he wants you to lean back and let him come for you, work for you. And in this phase, this volatile phase, you keep it cool. As I said earlier, Crazy Kelly's pretty crazy. And so I really had to, in the beginning, have that on a slow simmer if things weren't exactly the way that I wanted. So he didn't text you today and now you're super angry about it and you want to text him back and say, we're over. This is what trips women up, is that they polar think that they have to have it this way or that way today or it's over. Keep it cool. Keep it relaxed. You let him know that you like him. You've done your job. Now you just keep it cool. Keep crazy you a little bit in the bag for a while. She's going to come out who you really are, and we are all not perfect. And so there's going to be some things that we're going to pull out of the closet later on, which is fine. It's fine to not show all your cards in the first day, but don't let you liking him be the mystery. You being crazy is mystery enough. And someday he'll love you for that crazy. The Crazy Kelly, once she finally came out of the bag, my husband loves most of that Crazy Kelly because it makes me who I am. If I would have shown up full crazy on day one, I really, as I said earlier, I don't think would be together because full force Kelly is a little bit cray-cray. So as you're in this phase, lean back, have that attitude. Oh yeah, I've got a line out the door of guys that are interested in me. You're my number one pick, but I'm not waiting around for you. You're going to reserve me on Monday night for Friday night if you want to go out. It's not about playing games. It's about setting expectations for him about how you feel you deserve to be treated. And maybe you don't have that line of guys out the door. That doesn't mean you can't have that attitude. Because as soon as he sniffs desperation and that you're trying to lock something down sooner than in the moment he feels ready, he's going to run like a scared cat. So you stay in this, I'm talking a lot about cats now, aren't I? But you stay in this phase where we keep the Crazy Kelly or Crazy you put your name in there, in the bag, you keep that frog, just liking it a little bit lukewarm, and you let him come to you. You let him decide that he's interested in you. But you don't do that by sitting alone on a Friday or Saturday night. You do that by keeping yourself busier than ever. When you find somebody that you want to be with, the way that you get him is not by pouncing on him, but it's by saying, I like you, I'm here for you when you're ready to take me out, but I'm not waiting around. And so you date more than you've ever dated. You live your best life when you find the guy that you feel is your one. You don't live it with him. You're not texting him hoping that he'll come into your life and be your best life with you. You live your best life on your own and you say, you want this life, you want to be with this, you come and get it. I'm not chasing you. I'm not coming for you. I like you. But with my actions, I'm going to let you know that you're going to have to work for it. Again, do not be the mystery girl. Do not pull or think. One thing that so many women do is they have this idea that they either need to have it all the way here or all the way here or it's over. They think, oh my gosh, he's not perfect. I see 10 red flags. It's over in the first day. Or he didn't text me today. Oh my gosh, he didn't call me this weekend. It's over. You don't worry that much about it. You keep it cool. If he's your guy, he's your guy. You got to remind yourself that. We only need one guy, one. And so you keep it cool, you keep it lean back, you keep your crazy in the bag, and you let him work for you. And as the relationship, as you start to bridge that gap and you see yourself starting to have those conversations about, this is where I want the relationship to go, this is what I'm looking for, then you start to turn up the heat that I had talked about. You know you've done your job when you realize that he's starting to lean in, and you know that you can start to turn up that heat. And we want to turn up the heat. We want to let more of ourselves out, and we want to start moving into the things that we're not going to settle for. So when he's coming to you with conversations about, look, I really want us to be more committed and us not date anybody else and it's just you and me, what do you think? This is when you pull out that contract, the relationship contract, and you don't say relationship contract to him. That is your own mind's way of ticking off the things that you need, that you have seen throughout your dating life with him that hasn't been working, but you, in a very loving, easy, non-judgmental way, say, I am so excited to take this relationship to the next level with you. Here's what I'm going to need. And if you're ready to do those things, I'm ready to lock it down right now. If you're not, that's okay. I understand. But I will need to be dating other people until you're ready for that. You'll notice throughout this video that there weren't 10 secrets that you can whisper into his ear so that he craves you forevermore. That may work the first time you meet or on the first date, but when you're in a dating relationship and you're trying to get it into a committed relationship, that stuff doesn't work. He will see right through it. And if he's a guy that is below your standards, he will go for that. And why he will is because insecure men love insecure women. They want somebody that they can dominate, that they can emotionally abuse, that they can take advantage of. And so whether it's conscious or subconscious, men who are manipulative, abusive, low self-esteem, that really want to dominate, they're looking for the woman that says, love me, take me now. I don't really care, just whatever. I don't want to be alone anymore. And they say, interesting. Let's go ahead and sign right here. And I'm going to make your life absolutely miserable. But if you are looking for a guy to marry, to be happy long term for the rest of your life, you need to show up with confidence. Confidence by telling him, I'm interested in you. Confidence enough to lean back and not settle for habits and behaviors that are not going to work for you. This is a vetting system for you. Going from dating to committed relationship is a vetting system for you not to waste your time or settle for less than you deserve. So yes, we're keeping a little bit of crazy there in the back, but eventually she will come out and he will love her for who she is because she showed up confidently, because she said, these are the things that aren't going to work for me. And if he is not your guy and he had subconscious or conscious plans to dominate or emotionally abuse you or take advantage of you or not treasure you for the woman you are and treat you the way you deserve, then he will not be down for that. Oh, really? I'm not good enough just the way I am? See ya. Yeah, see ya, because you deserve more. What I teach women is to show up in a way that they never settle for less than they deserve. And these are the steps to do it. You show up. You give him clear instructions about how you feel. You lean back, hide a little crazy for a while, let it simmer. And then when you're ready to lock it down, give him those terms and conditions in a loving way. And if he is your guy, you're going to be in a committed relationship where your wants and needs are met, and you will feel like the luckiest girl in the world. Not because finally you're not alone or because finally somebody loved you, but because you found somebody that saw you for who you were and loved you for the way that you wanted to be loved and treated you the way that you deserve to be treated. So never, ever, ever settle for less than you deserve. And when you're in that dating relationship, be very conscious about what it is you're looking for and what you want, so that when it's time to lock it down, you pull out that contract and you get what not only you want, what you need and deserve. So if you liked this video, in the comments below, tell me, what are you needing from a guy before you're ready to lock it down and take yourself off of the market? And again, always remember that you were meant to love and be loved, and you are not alone in your quest to find your one, the one. So hit the bell and subscribe so that you get notified when new absolutely fabulous videos just like this one drop every week.